Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Good afternoon. Oh my gosh, am I exactly? I didn't even. Wait, it worked. I put all my clocks forward. So I can lie to myself. It works if you just keep suspending the belief that your clock is at the right time. How are we doing? Hi, Erin. I'm so jealous of all your snow. We just had frost, so I didn't go. I didn't go to the forest with Winston. Winston likes snow, but he doesn't like the frost. So alas, no walk for us. So we did just a little bit of work, and I gave him some candy for his puzzle now. Germario, thank you so much for your tier down 2 months. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? I hope everyone is a little bit yeah. I don't know. I really don't know. Hi, Storm. Hi, Einsweitrai. Hi, Garfield. Hello, Timuraku. Happy time zone. Yeah, happy time zone. It's a little. I have to adjust to this new time. I do say that, or already say that it's released a lot of pressure from my brain because I just wasn't really putting myself first. Because I've been struggling with endometriosis a lot. Um, I haven't always been able to get up or well get up at 6 because I wake up at 5 and then wake up slowly as Erin. I wake up and there's kitties on my legs and in my back and I make coffee in the evening which I put in a thermos so I don't have to get out of bed in the morning. I could just open one eye and pour my coffee while still being completely horizontal. And I like to wake up slowly, which is one of the reasons why I prefer to wake up really early because then I have that time to. But I didn't realize how much I was feeling pressured to not be in pain when I started at 10 because that's really what I wake up with a lot of pain, and it takes a lot more time than I was aware of. Was taking away from my own self care because I have scar tissue on my uh, uh, what are they called? My intestines. So even like the pre poop hurts like hell, and actually just so every morning we all do something in the morning, and that takes me a lot of time because it hurts a lot and takes a lot of energy. So having just 2 more hours in the morning is really already it feels really nice. I really needed that. The reason I held on to it is because I used to be someone who not only loved to work. I'm secretly, actually, truly a workaholic. I know I'm not able to because of my body, but I wish I had a healthy body. I would never stop working. So starting at 10 was already felt late when I started streaming a few years ago, and I kind of held on to that. But the time has come that I have to accept that I can't hold on to that. It's too much. I need more time. I need more time. And in the case that I have too much pain, I need to be able to lie back down again so I can, recover from cramps that are worse than period cramps. I have that every day, a few times a day. And I wasn't allowing myself to rest after a little flare up. And now I have that space. And even this was just the first day, I know that this was a good decision. So I'm sorry if it's a little bit of an adjustment for you too. I hope we can still make it work. I hope everyone will get used to it as well. But I'm glad I made that decision. If I'm not forced to get out of bed for coffee, I'm staying in bed. You don't get it. Coffee wakes you up. You just take a sip, you close your eyes. You take a sip, you close your eyes, and within 20 minutes, you're like, okay, now I have to get out because there's coffee in my system. and then I read a little bit in bed with the kitties, and then I get up. I really need that because I wake up in a less than ideal state. But yeah, these extra 2 hours, that was good. I really need that. 3 to 4 centimeters snow here, thankfully not much ice. That was what. Wait, Erin, that's what I wanted to say to you. If it is slush now, please look at the weather, and if it is going to freeze tonight, slush is actually a lot more dangerous. Snow, great. Slush, messy, not great. Freezing after slush, that's really dangerous. Please watch out because you get black ice. I think they call it black ice. You don't see it, and it's just it's the worst. And I feel like that's the reason why people hate snow. It's not because they hate snow. They hate when it is in that in between period where it melts and freezes again during the night. Yeah, so please watch out. Look at the weather and what temperature it's going to be. Uh, yeah, I think we're all a bit at a loss for words. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But I want to remind everyone, and I reposted. Someone who explained, or I shared something on my story over a story over on Instagram. Someone who explained it a lot better than me. But we all have a role, okay? Um, oh my God, Garfield! That is ridiculous. I don't know how to cope with that. Thank you. What was it saying? That's ridiculous. Oh, wow. I'm so impressed. I completely lost my track of thought. Oh no! Oh, right. I posted it on my story. It's the woman with the beautiful, beautiful gray hair. And she explains that we all have a role to play, even if we are not on the ground or and out on the other side of the world. Being a witness is also important. Interacting with people who are on the ground, who are on the front lines, their content and their truth. It's so important to expose that to the rest of the world because there's still a lot of people who don't know what is going on, who don't actually know what the truth is before it gets filtered through big media or people who only listen to the government and trust that the government has the best intentions. We all have our part to play, okay? And if you are on the ground, but you are disabled, or you have a mental illness, or you are just not the person, you are not that specific cog in the entire machine that is able to physically be there. You are still important. Think about a protest or a revolution or any kind of change as an ecosystem. And those tiny little creatures in nature that we don't see, the bugs and all the little critters, without those, death could not be transformed into life. We need people of all kinds and all temperaments, of all abilities. No one is worthless in this fight. And it is not just a US fight. Just like when this kind of stuff happens in other parts of the world, it is not just about that part of the world. It's about all of us because they were getting away with it in other places. And that creates a precedent for the rest of the world, which is why the things that happen behind the red wall are so dangerous for the rest of the world. Code Orange made the connection about not having elections in that conversation with Zelensky. He realized, wait, if there is civil war or war, I can stay here. I can remain the president. Interesting. You could see it happen in that interview. So it's all connected. It really is. don't don't do things that you are not able to carry. Don't take up the world on your shoulders. I try to do that every once in a while. It's not good. Don't do it. It's not ideal. Find your part. The worst thing about all of this is secondhand traumatization. And if you think that you are not affected by these things, wherever it is, but especially if you have seen the footage of both Renee Goodman and Alex Preddy, that is trauma. And the worst part of it is feeling powerless. What is the worst part of being traumatized in a violent way, whether that is covert or overt? So psychological neglect and abuse, or something more physically violent. The part that is actually forming trauma is your powerlessness, your perceived powerlessness. Or maybe in the moment you were truly powerless and you could not act. That is the worst part about trauma. And that has been building globally, because we've been exposed to a lot more than people were 100, 200 years ago. You know everything now. And it is so important to not feel apathy for any of these people, because they are you are them. That is uncomfortable, and it is exhausting to be exposed to all this painful, chaotic, incomprehensible, violent footage. It's exhausting. Please take care of your own mental health, and try to take some tangible action, and this can be direct, by sharing information like how people can protect themselves, apps that are being designed to help and protect people, make your own content, add your own voice. Just clicking share link is already a boost to the content. You don't even have to share it, but click copy link, that already gives you power. I know it doesn't feel like it, but every little grain of sand eventually builds a beach. Okay? Don't just sit in that pain, because if you do that, you will start to want to disengage. And that is exactly the point of being flooded with pain. That is exactly the point of this constant drama that is coming from the White House. It's a distraction from what is really going on. And what is really going on is we are being suppressed slowly but steadily, and have been for a really long time. It's even started before 2020. I know that a lot of people hinge it on 2020, but it started long before that. Really long before that. In fact, it never stopped. It's just become... it's just gotten closer to our beds. It's only now, because it is starting to affect us, that we see, oh wait, maybe we should pay attention. And we should. And it's okay. It's okay if you couldn't pay attention when it was necessary for other people. But I really hope and pray that we remember that this fight that we're fighting for ourselves, we should continue for the rest of the world, because there are places where this is happening right now. And we need to stop it. As long as there is places where stuff like this is allowed, that will give a precedence, that will give permission to others in power to do the same. So don't be powerless. You are not. Every little action counts. Now, I'm not talking just about engaging with the specific content of what is going on in Minneapolis or the US, and with the stupid frozen water in general. But also just physically in your own life. Counteract the pain and the hate and the division with connection. Give a compliment to a stranger. Smile and look into the eyes of your cash register person. I'm not sure what the person is called. Wave to someone you see on the street. Those small little actions counteract the secondhand trauma that we're all carrying. And they do make a difference. They remind you that there is still goodness in the world because you are doing it. But it also shows someone else, hey, this random stranger, maybe it's still possible. Maybe it's not all lost. And you might inspire someone else to do it as well. We are not powerless, okay? But I heard that secondhand trauma thing, and I really wanted to bring that up because that is going to cause a lot more pain if we don't become aware of how much it hurts to witness these things. It does affect you, even if you don't realize it. But yeah, it's been for me. Hi, 40. New setup. I'm still mirrored, am I not? I'm pretty sure I am. I already knew yesterday as well, but I'm still mirrored, right? Twitch had the audacity to say it could be your Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is mirroring my stream and only my stream because it doesn't happen in any other app. It's only Twitch. It might be your Wi-Fi. Huh? How? Are you unless you're admitting to me something here that I should know about? That's not possible. Unless they're telling me that they can do things in my app just because I'm connected to internet. Could be. I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Dang it. So the solution they gave me was sign out, offload app, delete app, restart phone, reinstall app. Make sure that everything is updated. It was. And I did that for the second time last night because I saw that yesterday's stream was mirrored as well. Did it again. Carmonio, probably. What do you mean it's my connection? Unless Big Brother has actually more control over my device than no. But, oh, fine, I did it, and it's okay. Well, I'll connect with Twitch and tell them, yo, listen, I don't know what the hell we're talking about, but no, it's you, and I don't know why. I don't know why I'm the only one. Because, just to reiterate, nothing looks different for me on my screen. Nothing changed. The only thing that changes is that for you, for some reason, and the VOD is mirrored then. Yeah, I'm afraid as well, Aaron. But I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind getting a little bit pissed off at something because I am pretty pissed off. Nope, Carradio Blue. Did I say hello? I don't think I did. Hello. It's so important to remember humanity, even in everyone, and so easy to overlook when people choose violence. Yeah, so it's important to remind ourselves, which is it's difficult because I need to talk about this. I need to make sure that everyone is okay, and I know that talking about it is just important. It's just important. We have to. Silence is not only what's it called? At this point, you're just as guilty if you witness this stuff and you remain silent. Even if you don't agree, if you remain silent, completely. Like, I'm not saying that you should put your face out there, but if you're not doing anything, I feel like you're just as guilty. And I say that from the point of view from a child that was abused and neglected 19 years, and people knew. People knew and didn't do shit. In fact, some of them found out, witnessed things that they didn't want to witness, and they just left. And I never saw them again. So that is a small, that is micro scale. But what I see the U.S. government do is exactly what a narcissistic parent does. This is the love that a narcissistic parent gives you. If you do not comply and listen to every single thing I say, you're gonna be in trouble, and big trouble. That's what I feel and see when I watch all this stuff going on. And those people, pooh. I saw the close up of the guy who fired the first shot. First off, I want to know what they're on, because those guys are not sober. Don't know if anyone knows that, but I'm pretty sure they're not sober. I don't think they sleep. And they remind me a lot of the Black Mirror episode with the army. That's it. We're living in that episode. It's insane. I know it's there. It was stupid Wi-Fi. I read that. I was like, "Are you?" I mean, I don't have it. Do I have it? Do I have it here? I don't think I do. Oh, right. I should change from data to Wi-Fi if I don't do that, because that might mirror my screen. I also have to make sure that my date and time is set to automatic, because that apparently influences just my camera for Twitch, and only Twitch, because I've been tweaking in other apps, and I've tried to mirror, and it's just nothing is changing it. Um, Custom date and time settings may cause issues with the Twitch app. What do you mean? Yeah, and then they go into uh and if that it doesn't solve it, which it didn't, I have to tell them what kind of what version and stuff I have. It's insane. iPhone. I have an iPhone, and not the newest, because I'm not in the habit of getting a phone every year. This one is a few years old. Oh, hi Andy, thank you so much. It's more likely a bug, but why me? I feel like such a victim. Like, why me? But truly, why me? I don't know, Storm. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe 13 actually. I don't know. I don't know. I just know that it's really silly. Only this app, only the Twitch app. Why? So I have been mirroring it for the VOD. So if you go to the VOD, it's not mirrored. But this is just stupid. Like, why don't I have the option in app to mirror my image just to begin with? That should be a simple enough thing, right? I don't know. I don't know. But I'll send them an email later. I don't want to do that. No, because I'm gonna write the Monday note for over on Patreon. And then I think I'm gonna read a little bit, because I personally, can I try older versions of Twitch app? I don't know how it works on mobile, but you can see the bug with the current version. I think it happened after I updated. Yeah. How would I get an older version though? I don't think I can. I'm not that tech savvy. Not that much. I can do a lot, but not everything, unfortunately. Yeah, I think not this though. I'm working on this. I've made the first little footage for the Hermit road trip. Now I am so insecure, and my breathing is in my chin, not in my upper chest. No, my breathing is here. I'm so nervous about making a vlog, a reading vlog. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how what. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that on stream. I need to film. I need to make angles and stuff. But I did make an intro. Uh, I'm not sure if this is going to be the first one to go up though, because I also wanted to, because Greenland. I wanted to read that one, and it's really thin. So I might actually upload the Greenland book first, which is about. It's a collection of folk tales, Inuit slash Eskimo folk tales from Greenland. But I didn't read last night. I just sat with it. Thank you so much for the follow, Terrible Teacup. Welcome in. Um, and good morning, CD. Hello. Is there a setting in the phone that for some reason mirrored the video? I tried that, Blue. It's not. In fact, if I change the setting of the phone camera to mirrored, my screen does not change in the Twitch app. It changes on the phone camera, but not in the Twitch app. Nothing I do. It's so weird. So weird. Anyway, I didn't really read last night. It's very tempting to disappear into content, to turn up the volume of distraction. And please, by all means, find moments of peace. Dance, sing. Be loud in what it feels like to be alive, not what it feels like to be dying, because that is what it feels like when you're being traumatized directly, indirectly by the news. Secondhand traumatization. That feels like and is a reminder of dying. Remind yourself actively of being alive. That is what we're going to try to do here, while not denying the reality of the world and talking about it if it's heavy. What I did yesterday after stream was I just sat with it. I didn't do anything. I sat on the couch. I did have some Swedish TV on the background, but I don't understand what's happening if I don't pay attention. It was just for like the visual of movement in my home. But I sat with the cats. I made tea. I had a girl dinner because I didn't feel like eating, but I did eat. And it's okay to lean into this moment. Because it hurts. And it's scary. And I do feel better now. I felt a little bit weird yesterday because I was like, I'm not doing anything, I'm not productive, I should be reading, I should be filming, I had all these plans, and I'm 2 weeks behind already, and it's the beginning of the year. But what happened this year already? So breathe. Take a moment. You're not overreacting. You're not dramatic. This is a very scary moment in time. So we'll sit with it, but we will also continue because that is what we need to do. We need to prove that life is more important than hate. Love is more important than hate. Right? I said girl dinner. Yes, Loop, I said girl dinner. Did you know what that is? No, Storm, I wish, because then I could tweak everything and anything. But I'm using the Twitch app. I'm using just the Twitch app that you can use to watch Twitch. CD, could you tell that to Twitch, because Twitch is the one who flipped my my camera, and Twitch is telling me that it's my Wi-Fi. So if you go back to my VOD, you will see that this is not what it's supposed to look like. But apparently my Wi-Fi changed my camera. I don't know. Anyway, we're going into a sprint. So I will be trying to write some of my feelings down in the coming 30 minutes. I will be muting myself. I know you can't see the numbers. Look at the color, okay? If the color disappears, the time is over. I'm sorry. You know what? You can stew in that for a second. And if you remember to ask me what it means, I will tell you what it means, Loop. But for now, we're going to focus on breathing. and being alive. And if you have the room to do something that makes you feel good, please do that. I'll be here. You can keep each other company and chat. Let's turn on your own music for a little bit, or not, like I did yesterday, and just sat with myself for a little bit. And I'll see you in 30 minutes. Good luck. one more minute or so. You want to go down? Oh my gosh. Dusha. She's been getting so much attention because she was really, really upset. Uh, she's really sensitive to my mood, so that wasn't really helpful lately. And she had a very bad hairball that wouldn't come out, even though we have like a paste and special food and stuff. She's been a bit sick about from that, and she's been getting so much attention because she wasn't moving. So I have to convince her to walk. And how do I do that? I stand on the other side of the room. I call her. I give her spanks. I walk to the other side of the room. I call her. I give her spanks. I do. I have a cat that doesn't get motivated by snacks, but by spanks. It's really cute. It's really funny, but also like you get so much attention, girl. What do you mean? Anyway, thank you so much for those who are trying to find a solution to this mirrored camera issue. Uh, I mean, I'm a little bit amused by it at this moment. I am upset about it, like actually, because this is just stupid. It's stupid. It has never been mirrored in all the time that I've been streaming. I cannot remember a moment where it has been mirrored by something wholly out of my control. Okay, so but I'm glad that you are getting the same results, even though it's a little bit frustrating because I am hoping that someone can tell me what I have to change about my Wi-Fi for my camera to. But yes, it defeated me pretty quickly too, Storm. Pretty quickly. If I could, I do love those videos when people put cameras on their cats that are free roaming. I do love that. Uh, the throne, yeah. She's always on top of me, and very persistent as well. Sometimes I'm just like, girl, I have spent at least 4 hours sitting in a position that offers you comfort. Can I please, for 10 minutes, just sit in my own space? And then she'll just put one or two paws on my leg or something, and then look up at me without blinking. I swear she is so aggressive. And then I'm like, okay, fine. I'll, I'll sit how you can sit. Or what does it matter that I have to read my book like this? Oh no, Wisdom! Have you shared pictures of your little baby bean? If you don't want to that's okay. But I am curious. I'm curious about this little tiny baby menace that you have as well. I did a search. The core features of Streamlabs is free. If you want advanced features, you have to pay. Oh, okay. Maybe they changed it because I remember something about having to pay, but that is years ago at this point. Well, I say that as if I've been streaming for decades, but that's about, I think about 3 years ago, maybe four by now. But I'll look into that actually. I am going to message Twitch again, and I'll explain to them. No, I'll ask them. What is it about my Wi-Fi they want me to change? Because I'm curious. What do they think that is the issue there? Because that makes no sense. Also, what I forgot to say was that they strongly advised me to make a backup of my entire phone before I did the deleting of their app and reinstalling of their app. What do you mean? Your app might actually corrupt my entire phone. That combined with the Wi-Fi, it's your Wi-Fi. Your Wi-Fi flipped your camera. In my head, that translates to someone can reach through your Wi-Fi, which is possible naturally. to flip your camera. But that means it must be someone from Twitch, because it's only the Twitch app. Only the Twitch app. It doesn't show that it's mirrored in my camera. It's only on your side. Nothing changed on my side. It's ridiculous. And it's driving me insane because I like puzzles. I like solving problems and puzzles. I should say that, because I don't like this necessarily. I like it when it clicks, but I can't forget about it either. It's fascinating. But also, come on, dude, what is this? Fix it. Oh gosh, Toulouse is the most spoiled little baby girl that ever was. Yeah, thank you, Storm. Last week I was really upset, but I was just, overstimulated, as Erin pointed out earlier as well. I'm a little bit better with it now, especially because of my beautifully written mirrored note. To be honest, it's not that hard once you start writing. Because the first 2 times I tried, I messed up. I was like, the W went all, even though that doesn't even need to be mirrored. It's just a W, but I had to. But once it switched, you should try it. It's kind of funny. I think it might be some kind of training for your brain as well. It was funny. Cloud AI taught me how to fix my Wi-Fi, and now everything is mirrored. What do you mean? Wait, are you making fun? I don't know. I'm insecure. Oh no. Wait. I just found out that there's this guy in hospital, and for some reason he swallowed loads of Scrabble tiles. Doctor says that he's experiencing really weird bowel movement, and the next one could spell disaster. Apparently, baby. Wait, what? Doc? Oh no, I am not. I don't know. That doesn't sound like Twitch you're talking to. Me? You have joined the Discord. It looks very chill. It is, Andy. I am very bad at Discord. I am so sorry. I try, but it's just not in my brain. It's just not in my brain that it exists until it's morning and I have to start streaming. I'm like, oh, dang it! I should have checked. But yeah, people are very nice. People are sweet, and I do look at it. It's just the answering where I have trouble. Because I'm not always mentally able to, if that makes any sense. It sounds like every other tech support. They follow a list of resolutions. The person doesn't really know what they're talking about. It's clearly a bug. That is an anomaly. Huh? Anomaly, because it only seems to be occurring for you in this version. It wasn't present in the past iteration. The likely only fix would be in a later update for new version. Yeah, I have a feeling that's the case, Luke. The moment I read... Have you changed? Is it your Wi-Fi? What do you mean? Luckily, it was that level of insanity that I couldn't even be angry. I was confused, but also laughing. Like, are you... What? What? It's a dad joke. Oh, Doc, I didn't have a dad. I still don't. I mean, I have a dad, but I don't have a biological father, so I don't get dad jokes. Thank you for that. I'm sorry, I don't get it always. I love dad jokes, because I didn't have them growing up. But yeah, I'm not very good at picking up on jokes. Believe was an update that caused it. Me too, wisdom. And then I can't speak, Trace. I'm glitching. No, it's okay. I wrote the base of my Monday note. Oh, I haven't scheduled it yet. See, I'm just completely glitching. It's because I didn't read more than... What did I read? I read like 3% of something else I can't pronounce. Juliet... it starts with an M. See, it doesn't want to come out of my mouth. Never mind. What is the name? That name. You can't read it. Oh, God. I gotta go. Okay. I I can't deal with this. There's too much. I'm living in two extremes. I'm living in extreme sadness and desperation, and just I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm reading Childhood of the Prophecy by Juliet blah, 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 something with an M. Thing is, my brain is thinking, is it Dutch? Is it English? No, it's French. So I just completely crash out. If I say it in Dutch, I would say Marelier. Simple. But what is it in English? I don't know. Is it French? English? No, I'm not going to do it. Stopping. All right, we're going into a power hour. I will be reading something else because I have library books that I also need to finish. So I'm going to try and read this book, which is mirrored. But I can't pronounce this. Claire North Ithaca. I will be muting myself so you won't hear my brain unravel. And you can turn on your own music, or maybe you need a little bit of quiet today. Whatever it is that you need, make sure that you are okay, that you are safe. Self-care and rest are not a reward. They are a productivity inducing something. I am losing complete track of my brain. It's not a reward, all right? If you need rest, go rest. If you need to do self-care, do self-care. Only then will you be able to actually be productive in your life and in the world. So, without further ado, God, I'm gonna make some coffee. Oh, and I'm forgetting. See, I'm forgetting the point of the power hour is to try and practice flow. What does that mean? Just your focus. Build your stamina. It's not about getting the full hour. It's about getting back to it. It's starting. Because once you've started, you'll notice that it's really quite easy to keep going. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna shut up. I will be off screen for a little bit. You behave. I see you. And I'll see you in an hour. Good luck. Last minute. It's Terry Miles. All right. I'm so sorry, but this is gonna be it for today. I need to get used to this. Oh my gosh. I think tomorrow we can do a little bit more, but I am exhausted. I am exhausted of my own brain. Yeah, I did, Millie. Hi, how are you doing? Because okay, so in short, I use the Twitch app that you use to watch Twitch to stream, which has absolutely no settings that you can touch. Like you can turn on and off your mic. I can flip my camera to the front or the back, and I can go live. And I can, I think, maybe disappear chat or something. But I cannot touch the settings of the sound. I cannot touch the settings of the camera, let alone flip it. All right. And last week, yeah, that as well. I'm not used to laughing so much, especially. Uh, Never mind. But last week, nothing changed for me either. Like, my screen has not changed at all. I see the exact same thing. I had no clue until in chat people were like, what is happening? A different angle? Do you like this? No, I don't. I didn't do it. I messaged Twitch support, and they came back with some advice. But the first thing they mentioned was that I should change my internet connection. Mind you, the only place where this is happening, where for some reason the output is different from what I see, is the Twitch app. No Instagram, no YouTube, no my actual camera. If I change the settings in the actual phone, the camera settings, nothing changes in this app. So it's been a bit stressful. And yesterday was the first time. So I can't check. I can't check if their solution was an actual solution, if it fixed anything until I went live, because I don't see what you see, right? So I had to go live first. And yesterday was the first time I went live after I did their fix, which was make a backup, because we can't guarantee that deleting our app won't completely fuck up your phone. Sorry for my language. Tried a different internet connection, because apparently Wi-Fi or data, apparently that changes your camera in the Twitch app. I don't know. Make a backup, because you could completely destroy your phone, just so you know. Sign out of the app, offload the app, uninstall the app, turn off and on your phone, reinstall the app. Should be fixed. Don't know how, but it didn't, because I did that twice now. So I'm gonna send a new message later to tell them, yeah, so I didn't really think that your answer was gonna do anything. I did it anyway. In fact, I did it twice. It's a bug, okay? It's not me, it's you. It's a you problem. But it's my problem now, so you have to fix it, all right? I can't deal with this. Twitch mobile strikes again. Yeah, sir, I know, but this is so insane. But Millie, it's to the point. You know how when things are upsetting and because they're not going right, you want to cry, but then they get so ridiculous, you just have to laugh, because what the frick? What do you mean? What do you mean my Wi-Fi changed it? Like, I read this and I had to send it to Erin, because I was like, it's not me, right? That this is not making sense. This is not just me. Nerd streams are so... I don't know what that is, the last one. Hi, Blue. Yeah, exactly, Wisdom. Change your internet connection to A non-mirrored internet connection. Who could fault this tech support advice? Like, why? Like, if they not added the Wi-Fi, I have to be honest, I would probably be a lot more upset though, because maybe it was a comedic relief. Maybe that is part of the instructions. Say something so ridiculous that that people can't be upset because you have to laugh, because this is insanity. This is what? Anyway, let me welcome some people. Hello, darker storm. I'm gonna say dark because I already say storm. So hello, dark. Hello, cat silver tongue. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follows. And also, terrible teacup. I love your name. I love your name. I don't think I said that. You tried turning it off. Yeah, exactly. What do you mean? It's a great laugh though. So thank you for Twitch for the content. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Oh, the note is going to be funny because it's funny. So for the VOD over on YouTube, I do change it. I just, you know, mirror the freaking content off app. And I upload it on YouTube, and it releases a week later. There's one of the VODs that I forgot to put it in the video, so I have to remember. I have to remember that I have to pin a comment in that one. But so next week, these VODs are going to be messed up because this one is going to be mirrored. The stupid note. You can see how I wrote it, actually. In real life. Mirrored. Without a mirror. It is what it... What? Chungus, why do I get... Is it you constantly? Because there's one of you that says things and I'm just like, what? One word. Wait. Who said that? Apple. To the southern hemisphere. I don't want to. Unless we're talking about, what is it? Antarctica? Oh, wait. No, actually, if you go there, you're gonna get arrested, right? Isn't Antarctica, like, filled with governments? Maybe they say these idiotic things to make you mad enough to swear, at which point they can disconnect the call. Oh, well, I was not calling them. I could not. I could not be on a... I don't know. Wait, someone said something about Apple? Or am I losing my mind? That could be, honestly. You try flipping your phone. You know what? I might actually just tell them, listen, I changed internet provider, I moved house. It's still not working. And I should read my book backwards as well because I don't know. I don't know. I'll send them a message later. You divide it into pizza slices. Apple? So the mirror note will be mirrored in the YouTube vault. Yes, Blue. I don't. Oh no. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna ask them. I am going to ask them why would it be my Wi-Fi? Because maybe it does make sense. Maybe I just don't know what they know, and there's something about that that makes complete sense. But they have to explain it to me then, so I can fix it. Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. It's frustrating because I love my clock. They will not convince me to change my setup. I love my setup because it is not existent. That's the point, all right? I'm not. Who said that? I can't find it. It's gone. It's gone. Oh, Antarctica is divided into slices. Oh, oh. Yeah, I didn't know that until quite recently that there's actually like a whole lot of governments there and you're not allowed to go there without permission, which is really kind of like everywhere, I guess. Except technically Svalbard, you can go without a visa. but you have to go through Norway, so it's not really. What am I even saying? I think it's sus. I think it's sus they're over there. I want to go there too, right? No fair. Mirror reception. Yes, we should divide apple into pieces slices though. That is actually a good idea. Yeah. If you think about it a little bit more, that would be great. Share the happiness, right? Magic mirror on the wall. Twitch can't fix the stream. I at first, the first evening, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna use a mirror somehow to show you the mirrored image. But the thing is, I have a Winston, and though he has been really behaved lately, he is not always. And I know him well enough to also know that if I expect him to be good, he will not. He will not be good. So that's not gonna work. That's a death trap. So I can't do that. I just have to message him. Yeah, Svalbard is part of Norway. But as far as I understand it, you don't actually need a visa. It's just that houses don't really become available that often. Um, the people who already live there, of course, get first pick. And there's not a lot of new houses being built because of there's the permafrost, plus it's protected, as far as I understand. I love the idea of Svalbard, except there's no trees. I don't do well without trees. I might not survive. I know, Chungus, I know. But I don't want to go to the south. I don't want to go to the south. Not even that far south. I don't know why, but something tells me that that is not where I'm supposed to be. If I'm going anywhere, it's going north. Bovet Island? I don't even know what that is. Your reading now reminds me of the first time I read a Japanese manga. I had to figure out that it needed to be read opposite of how I usually read a book. And I said that blue. Wait, were you already here? That I should have gotten a manga, because then something would have made sense in this. See, it's my own fault because I invite chaos. I know this. I know this because I do enjoy a challenge. If something is too simple, I get really upset, and I might even have a meltdown if something is too easy. Like, my brain just doesn't deal with too simple things. But I feel like sometimes the universe bullies me with that. Do you know what I mean? Hi, Frison. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Hi, go. You should have two notes, one correct and one mirrored. Then you don't have the problem with it. Oh, God. The thing is, it is taking up bandwidth in my brain, because I'm thinking, how can I fix this? I can't. Storm has proven it as well. Pretty much everyone that has dared try to research this issue has realized this is not, it's not a me problem. There's nothing I can do. Yes, polar bears. Definitely polar bears. But yeah, no trees, no cherries. So I do want to visit Svalbard at some point. I am not going to go to Antarctica because I don't trust I don't trust it over there. I don't think it's safe. Bovet Island. I probably say that very, very Dutch, the first word. Between South Africa and Antarctica, and it's also part of... What? That is interesting. I didn't know that. Thank you for that info, Millie. You're going to use a mirror to fix it. Things have reached extreme levels where we have to resort to engineering to stream on Twitch. Pepper's ghost. I wanted to Pepper's ghost it somehow, but I don't know how that works, and I don't have the stuff, but... I might eventually... I don't know. Oh, wait, Chungus, there's not that many polar bears on Svalbard, but if you do live or are in Svalbard, I'm assuming you'll get like a number on which they send you a notification, because once there's a polar bear sighting, the whole town... Is there an alarm that goes off, or just a notification that everyone gets? In general, polar bears stay away from the people, but if you go outside of the town, you need to be wearing a rifle. you have to take out the bullets once you enter town. And as far as I know, as long as you're in town, you're pretty much safe because there's like people who deal with it. There was a Dutch person who died by a polar bear attack a while ago, but he wasn't in town. He was camping just outside of town. It was pretty horrific. Versus belief. This is why we have tea. Wisdom. Yes, that's it. But only English breakfast. You like this version? Chungus, how? I, I, I feel mirrored, if that makes sense. I don't think there's much going on in both. See, my feeling says that they want you to think that there's nothing going on that island. But I don't know. I would accept if I were to go stream as a team. I don't know how does one do that? I don't know the actual physics. Even though I watched Nerdforge do it, I don't know. Have you ever taken a picture with Japanese cherry trees during blossom? I haven't. Probably shouldn't I? Do we have genuine sakuras in the Netherlands? I don't think we do. I believe it's a notification, not an alarm. I'm not convinced polar bears would stay out of town. It doesn't happen that much. If you're interested in life on Svalbard, there's this YouTuber called Cecilia Blom something. I think, no, she's probably not the only one anymore, but she was the first like daily life Svalbard vlogger, content creator that actually focused the island itself. Or the island, is it? Yeah, it is. And she explains it really well. And that's why I know this as well. It doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen every once in a while. But these people know what they're doing. And I'm assuming that even if it were to happen and you're a tourist and you're there, I don't, unless you're actually face to face with it, I don't think you'll encounter a polar bear in the city center. I don't think so. The cutters unlocked so people can jump in the cutter. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, I think I do. And also, like, if crimes happen, they just lock down the. Where are you gonna go with a stolen car, huh? Where are you gonna go on Svalbard? There's nowhere to go. Nerdforge is amazing. Love the mirrored view because it fits better with my PC discs. Oh wait, did we figure it out? Is it because it's better for Twitch somehow for some reason? That will be a mystery to all us peasants. Sitting in a corner now. Oh, okay. Well, just for you, Chungus. Wait, wisdom. That would be really. I wish that was the case. I think the roads would be a lot more safe if there were polar bears keeping an eye on us. It would be Honda. Why Honda? Why? Watch your videos on the Book Nook. The Book Nook. Oh, the Nerdforge. Yes, that one. The recent one or the original one? Because the recent one was because they got ripped off. Their Book Nook got stolen, and is now being sold for a large profit margin. I'm not sure what kind of merch they sell, but I'm assuming they also release for their Patreon members the printouts for the project they make, the 3D. There's like files for that, right? That you can. I've seen them on Etsy. Because I hacked Twitch, not your stream specifically. I love Twitch just to change your stream settings. Thank you, Jungus. It's been an experience. No, actually though, it has been, because I have to deal with stress and I have a panic disorder. So in a way, this has been helpful with resetting my stress. Being confronted with the same question is testing my patience, and It's not always pleasant, but it is. If you want to, you can turn every uncomfortable situation into some kind of lesson. And I'm learning here. Also, the recent one where she got, yeah, okay, the original one is really fun too. Ooh, you should watch the one where they make the very dark guest bedroom. Oh, I want a room like that. But yeah, I feel like I did grow and I did learn a little bit myself. Reaching out to Twitch support is also very stressful because I'm not good at that. I can't even call the doctor. All right, it stresses me out. So it's c'est la vie. C'est la vie. All right, it's c'est la vie. It's a question mark. Oh, oops. Yeah, that's the one mistake. Yeah, I didn't realize it. That's a shame. You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I can't live with that. Nah, I messed up. I messed up. It's over. I'm so sorry. And no one said it. Why didn't you tell me? I would have made it another exclamation point. Dang it! No, I do need to go. I'm not used to these times, and I'm getting overstimulated. I'm getting overstimulated, so I'm gonna hug a cat. Erin, no, it's been good. I have to adjust. There's a lot going on. Scratticus! Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll be back tomorrow at noon. All right, because I need to adjust. It was really great. No, no, I didn't. Oh, I would if I could. Really, I would. Um, no, I do feel more energized. But do you know when you feel like you're on a roll, but like at the edge of a ravine. That's kind of how I feel now. Like I'm excited, I do have energy, and I would love to go on, but I have no focus. I have no focus at all. So it's better to just step away because there's a lot going on in the world and stupid mirror, and then you guys are too funny. And I'm thinking a lot about tea. It was so meta. I didn't realize I did so well, and then that. Oh no! Gotta go. I'll be back tomorrow though, and tomorrow I will be reading as well. Probably this book again. I can't focus. Not because of you guys, by the way. It's just really my actual brain. I couldn't read yesterday. I'm gonna sit a little bit. I'm gonna try to film a little bit of this, which is also why I'm a little bit tired at the moment. I do want to do other work if I can before stream. I don't think I can do that. Not in the upside down storm. I cannot deal. I'll be back tomorrow at noon, 12 p.m. Central European time. It's Tuesday, so if you want to, you could bring a book because Tuesday is officially my reading day. But most importantly, just bring yourself. That's all. That's all we need. You and your amazing soul. Thank you so much for being here. Let's take a sip of water before we go. Yes, Loop. I need to go. I want to, but life, man. I love you. Don't forget that you are so important. All right, everyone here is extremely important. Be nice, especially to yourself. Very important. Take good care of yourself. Does a biscuit count to bring with you always? Just don't dip your bacon sandwich in your tea because that is disgusting, in my opinion. But alas, I hope to see it soon. And look at the schedule to see what it means. Keep in mind that we're changing the times a little bit for during the week. But other than that, hope to see you soon. I love you. And don't be mean, all right? Bye-bye.